All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We are live. It looks like. Cool. We're live. How's it going, everybody? I'm Rob Sager, and this is episode 3 of the Lorecast. Hey man, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lorecast. This is episode 3, so we've done 2 episodes so far. That's a big thing. We've done a lot. I'm pretty psyched about it. Pretty excited about it. Honestly, let me just grab my sunglasses. Boom, and we're rocking with it. We're rocking with the sunnies. It's been a hectic week. It's been a large week, but it's been a good week. And when I say large, I don't mean like, oh, that's such a large week. I'm saying like it's been like a long week. Like I've done a lot of stuff this week. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to tell you guys about it, to all the fellow listeners that I have. I have a few now. I'm excited about it. It's cool. We're rolling, and yeah, we're getting it up. Spotify's doing well. It's out on like iHeartRadio. If you listen to that, iHeartRadio, I thought was always like rap, like, oh yeah, iHeartRadio, welcome to iHeartRadio. But like, no, it's not. It's just like, it's just chill. iHeartRadio, I guess. People like radio, and they were like, let's make that name. iHeartRadio. I mean iHeartRadio. So what can I say? The podcast is on iHeartRadio. We're on Pandora, I think. We're on Amazon Music, I think. We're on all the live platforms that you can possibly imagine. I'm pretty stoked, man. I'm stoked, as they say in California. Freaking stoked, dude. You ever stoked? I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked about Amazon Music, man. I'm stoked about surfing, man. I'm stoked about all of it. By that I mean excited. By excited I mean stoked. Let me just close that so you guys don't see that. It's literally just the audio playing. But yeah, man, I do this by myself. This is my setup, Like, this is all I do. All day. All day I'm in here podcasting. I don't stop podcasting. Even when you guys think I'm not podcasting, I'm podcasting. I do no practice runs when I go in here. I just come in here on my own volition, and I'm like, all right, let me just talk about stuff. And that stuff works. But first, let's see what I wrote down here. We're just gonna go topic to topic to topic right here. Yeah. So I've been having this thing when I do stand up where I'm trying not to be offensive sometimes, and you just end up sounding more offensive when you're trying not to be offensive. Let me think of an example here. If you're like, hey, I think that black people don't skateboard a lot. Seems like it might be offensive, but if you try to justify that and keep going like, I think black people don't skateboard that much because they might not like skating in general. But then it's like Nigel Houston, or Houston. I don't know how you say that. In New York, it's weird because it's like Houston, Houston. But like, you don't. If you end up trying to justify how you're not offensive, like just stick with the original thing. Like, I think black people don't skateboard that much. Maybe because, skating is like tough. Skating's a tough thing to do, and they like doing other stuff. I like skateboard. I don't skateboard. I'll say that much. But boy, I might have gotten myself in a pickle here by starting on that premise. But I'll give you another example. I'll double down. I think that Latin people are afraid of... What are they afraid of? What are Latin people afraid of? Pretty much nothing. But you don't see Latin people playing pickleball. And that might be because Latin people think it's a stupid sport. But Latin people might also think that pickleball sucks because, try to look at pickleball. It's not that great of a thing, I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to pickleball not being the best sport ever. I get it's good for old people. It's good for old people. I get that. Great. I mean, just play tennis slowly, though. Still. I think I talked about that last episode. Is like, why don't they just play tennis, you know? And I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense why old people play pickleball. Because it's, like, fun and they feel like they're young and athletic again. And I guess that's good for them. I mean, old people need some stuff, right? Yeah, anyways, I digress. Let's keep it moving. My thumb, it's better. It feels a lot better. I was able to lift today at the gym, which, by the way, the gym is just, like, first of all, a sausage fest, which is chill. I'm cool with it. But then why in the gym is everyone, like, comparing themselves to each other? Like, everyone's trying to look good. Like, especially people that show up in tank tops. I'm one of them. I like showing up in a tank top because I like looking good. Maybe I'm just one of the dudes that compares himself to other people in the gym. Maybe I'm just some other guy, you know? And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing to be, like, showing up and be like, you know, I'm trying to look good. It's good, right? But it's like the gym is also just meant for fitness, you know? It's not meant to be, like, a huge thing where you're like, who has the biggest cock in the gym? Like, it's not, you know? It's supposed to be like, all right, let me show up, let me get my workout in. Then once I work out, I'm going to leave the gym, I'll feel better, and then I start looking good. I don't think the gym is supposed to be a place where you go and you're like, this guy looks good. I don't look as good as this guy. I'm trying to look like this guy. No, try to look as good as yourself, right? As you want yourself to be. So I've been cranking all these abs, all right? Cranking abs all day. I feel fat right now. I feel fucking fat. I feel fat because I ate a cream cheese bagel. Cream cheese bagels are good, but they make you feel fucking fat sometimes, you know? Because if you eat the whole bagel. Because if you eat half the bagel, you're like, all right, I'm chilling. I just ate half a bagel. You know, it's nice. I'm having a good day. If you eat the full bagel, you'll go throughout your day thinking, I ate a full fucking bagel. And that thing is fully in my stomach, you know? My big fucking stomach, you know? So, yeah, man. Keep eating bagels, I guess. Why not eat bagels? Bagels are great. Been playing basketball. How about basketball? Give it up for basketball. Yeah, basketball. Fucking great sport. It is a great sport. I like it. I don't really keep up with sports that much, honestly. Like, I should keep up with sports more, you know? For, like, stuff like this. Because I just don't know what's going on. Let's see what's going on in sports. Fuck it. The Olympics turned out cool. Let's just Google sports. ESPN sounds reliable. Perfect picks for every round. All right, this is good for fantasy football lovers. Fantasy football lovers, I got you covered. Let's see, who's good? Jamar Chase. PDF aggregates the names and rankings featured in the following contest. Eric Calabel's, okay. Let's go to Do Draft list. Jordan Love, Brock Purdy among undervalued players. Yeah, I had Brock Purdy last year. He put up numbers, dude. I don't know why he's undervalued, though. He's good. He's young, though. Same with Jordan Love. I mean, Jordan Love was fire at the end there. All right. Sleepers to watch. Let's look at sleepers to watch. Christian McCaffrey is not a sleeper. He's like one of the best. He's so good, and he doesn't give up. And he doesn't really get injured. He just runs through it. Did you see that video of him having all those bruises? That shit was crazy. Christian McCaffrey, bruises. Look at this. He's so bruised up. Oh no. Poor Christian. Dude, the guy's jacked. I'm not pissed. I'm just saying he's jacked. All right. All right, I've seen enough. This is making me act up in a certain way. No, I'm just joking. It's good. I mean, like, Christian McCaffrey, I don't think he's a sleeper, but he's probably a good pick to go with. Derrick Henry, he looks good because he's now on the Ravens, and they utilize their run game a lot. Although Lamar does run a lot, so if you think about it, who's really going to be carrying that load? I don't know. I'm carrying that load. I'm a I'm a Ravens fan, you know. I like the Ravens. The Ravens are good because they are they run, they pass, they score. They should be winning this next Super Bowl. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. The Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl. You know why? Because they're so fucking good. Now, let me just see. Last Super Bowl. '49ers versus the Chiefs, and the Chiefs won. What's up with Kansas City? What's in Kansas City? Let's just look up Kansas City tourism. This stuff is actually interesting to me because I want to go to all these places one day and do like stand up. And I will. But let's just see. Missouri's western edge, straddling the border with Kansas, known for barbecue, jazz, heritage, and fountains. That's fucking perfect for football. What football player doesn't go to a place and is like, I like barbecue, I like fountains, and I like jazz? Like, that's lit, you know? I fuck with that. I want to be a football player, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Unemployment rate, 3.8%. Okay, let's look up unemployment rate by cities. I guess it's a lot of looking up this episode. Regional unemployment rates used by unemployment rates. Oh, this is Canada. All right, Canada. Unemployment rate by cities. Why did I look up Canada? U.S. Drake London on the Atlanta Falcons. Now, this was a guy all season last year where I was like, I should probably pick this guy up, and then I never picked him up. Interesting. Desmond Ridder. Okay. Marcus Mariota. I always liked him in Madden. Like on the whatever, the app. I mean, not the app, the game, like where you play on console. Damn, I missed video games, man. Fuck. Shit. God. I miss video games. I miss video games so much, man. I really miss video games because video games are so cool. I couldn't play video games because of my thumb. Imagine this. You break a bone in your body, first thing that comes to your mind, video games, right? I couldn't do that at all, you know? My first thoughts were like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? Now I can't get to being myself. But then I was like, oh, video games, fuck. So I couldn't play video games, man. It was hard. Even on your phone, you can't fucking do that without your thumb, you know? Need your thumb to play video games. If you don't have your thumb, you're fucked. So anyways, I was at the gym the other day, and at the gym it's interesting because I feel like people are so jacked up on stuff, you know, literally jacked up on stuff like caffeine, protein powders, other stuff that they like. And it's like, yeah, man, the gym's crazy. The gym's crazy if you think about it. It's like a party, but no one. It's like a party, but no one's partying. You know? It's like everyone does all the stuff they would do for a party besides drinking, I guess. And then they just like chill and lift weights instead. It's sort of crazy, actually. Maybe that's a bit. Clip that shit, bitch. I know I'm going to look at that later and be like, why'd you call me bitch? You know, because I'm editing my own stuff. But hey, just how we're rocking today. We're rocking, we're rolling, we're feeling good. Feeling super fantastic. What else did I have on the schedule? Having this thing called stage fright a little bit. I'm over it now, but I had stage fright a little bit for like maybe like 4 or 5 days as I was getting back into the stand-up groove, right? Like doing some open mics, you know. Because I did a show and I tried all my new material and I bombed there. So I've been dealing with some stage fright because I was like, I hope that doesn't happen again. But sometimes when you do that, it happens, right? So yeah, man. It is what it is, and I didn't think I'd get stage fright. Did I know that I just got stage fright, and that's what happens sometimes, And I don't want to be sad about it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you go up like you ever do a presentation in class and your hands just start sweating. You're up there, you're like, yeah. And the craziest part is that this, and then you just like read it off the slides the whole time. Yeah, it is. The unemployment rate is actually skyrocketing. It is pretty crazy that that's happening right now. What do you, and you can't do like crowd work in a class. Imagine you did crowd work at a presentation in class. You're in the middle of your thing. You're like, yeah, and then this is the reason why this bar graph actually exemplifies the example. What do you think, Davis? And then Davis is like, well, I think that exactly what you're doing is you're not extrapolating the information correct. It's just a fucking class nerd, right? And then Davis is like, you know what? Just scrap it. Just scrap your whole presentation. And you're like, fuck, Davis, stop. And then your hands start sweating again, and you're just like, dang, I thought I could do crowd work in this presentation. I don't get nervous about presentations because presentations are like the easiest thing to me. Because I give like presentations where I'm trying to make people laugh, I guess, in front of people. So presentations don't make me nervous. What does make me nervous is not being present. As in like not being present in the moment, And that's what that is. Damn, bro. I guess we just got deep. I guess we're getting deep on this podcast. Should we get deep? What else should I talk about? I picked up some New Balances. They're fresh. They're clean. My New Balances are on my team. You know what I mean? I feel seen. I feel good. I feel like I'm gonna make it out the hood. That was some of the dumbest shit I've ever done. Honestly. What do I even do on this podcast? I don't even do that much. If you're listening, you're like, this guy's an idiot, first of all. And then second of all, you're like, what does he even do? Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. And we're back. I got to do my dishes. Listen. Dishes are tough, if you think about it. Because you never want to do your dishes. But once you do your dishes, you feel so good. So just do your dishes, man. If you learn one thing today, do your fucking dishes. Dishes are important, man. Because if you don't do your dishes, then what's the next thing you're not going to do? Have a wife? No, I'm too young to think about that, man. Too young to think about wifing. Wifing chicks and getting dicks. All right, we're back rolling. This is the Lorecast. I'm thinking about changing the image, but I think it looks good. Honestly, I think all the shit looks good. I think this is the best podcast on the internet right now. It is. It's so cool. Such reliable information. Such non-fake information I'm spreading. Speaking of information, let's just look up the news. News local. New York to close most of its notorious prisons. Oh, they're closing the prisons. Oh, and then what happens to the people in the prisons, though? Do they get out, or do they get relocated? Is it like The Longest Yard? They're just like all going to go on a bus and then learn to play football and then become the best football team. And then they're going to all succeed. And then one of them is going to lead them all into battle. And he's just going to be a white guy and his name's Adam Sandler. Potentially. Yeah, man. That's just that. Let's see what else is up. Ho Chul and hiding as congestion. I don't know who Ho Chu is. So, wow, these articles are great. In local news, the Star Tribune. Shootings. All right. ABC. Let's check ABC first, and then we do NBC. Off-duty FDNY chief pulls man out of burning car on belt. This is the shit I like. Hero shit. The Avengers shit. Great shit. He pulled him out. All right. Pull out game strong. Oh, fuck, an ad. Oh, fuck, another ad. Can I mute that? All right. I stopped the car and kind of looked up and could tell that there was something significant had happened in front of us, Healy said. Okay, that's good. Long Island husband and father of 4. What a beast, bro. Come on. I like Long Island, man. I like people in Long Island. I like firefighters, so firefighters are dope, man. Are they more badass than cops? Who's more badass, firefighters or cops? Let me know. Comment or don't comment. I don't give a shit. Two-door coupe caught fire. Two-door coupe hopping out like Jack in the Box. He saw no one in front but a man tangled in a seatbelt in the back, unconscious. I almost kind of think he may have been in the front seat and the force of the accident. He got driven to the back seat of the car. I think he was unconscious from the impact. Oh, shit. Took a little bit of time to get him out of the seatbelt. That was kind of confining him. And now it was the fact trying to drag this person that was lifeless out of the back of the car. All right. I mean, that's hard stuff to do. Dragging someone that's unconscious out of a car. Holy shit. If there wasn't divine intervention on his behalf, it would have been a bad evening for him. Felt nice to be in the right place at the right time, and anytime you can help somebody, it makes you feel good. Healy, you're the fucking man. Pop up a pic of Healy. Bang. That's dope. That's dope, Healy. Healy's such a cool name. Oh, yeah, I'm a firefighter. My name's Healy. So sick, dude. NBC. Every new parent should know this one important. Water main break near JFK Airport, breaks windows, diverts trains. Interesting. McDonald's exec warns customers to get collector's cups. Oh. Oh, a boxer was honored after a parade. I mean, a parade honored the boxer, you know. And that's pretty cool. That's what I got for news. The news was pretty cool, and that's my news segment. Let's see. Been smoking cigarettes. I've been smoking cigarettes. Honestly, more badass than vapes, in my opinion. Definitely more badass, right? People might not like the smell. People might not like being around them. People might think it's old school. I just think it's badass. Like, if you think about it. Like, you ever just hit a vape and you're like, I'm a huge pussy. You know, like, that's sort of how I felt. I used to hit vapes all the time, you know. But it's just like, it's too much. You know, cigs are just like constant. They're like nice. Zins are the best way to go, honestly. Zins are the best way to go because you don't look like anything that's not badass or badass. You just look like a regular guy. You just have a Zin in your mouth and you're like, fucking feeling this shit. You know? Zins are great, man. Zins are cool. I was thinking that earlier. I was like, I should just get Zins. Honestly. Because Zins are badass, man. Zins are badass because you can just like have a pack of them and just like take them on the road. Take them wherever you want, honestly. Zines. Our friend group calls them Zines. And when I mean friends, I mean the boys. Yeah, man. They're just called Zines. I like Zines. I like the show The Boys, but it was too graphic for me. Sometimes I get scared of shit like that. I get scared of shit, but I'm also like not down to watch. Like, I'll watch it, I guess, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to get into a show where it's like fucking sort of weird and like sort of scary and stuff. So I don't like those shows. That's just my opinion. You can like those shows. I don't have anything against that. If you like scary shit and you're like, oh, this gives me the thrill, then like, yeah, watch scary shit, I guess. I don't watch scary shit. I like comedic stuff. I like light stuff. That's just like, won't get me to bed and have a dream where I'm like, I think I'm getting attacked by aliens, you know? Like, that's what I'm looking for. Just like a regular show. A regular ass show. Maybe I'll make one day. Regular show, a funny show, a good show, you know? Tires by Shane Gillis. Funny ass show. I recommend it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Always funny if you want to go like have a good laugh. Yeah, man, all those shows are pretty good. I like them, and yeah, man. I don't have anything bad to say about any of those shows. I like Adam Sandler movies. Adam Sandler was just on Joe Rogan. That was sick. That was a cool podcast to listen to. I guess now I'm just shouting out other podcasts, which is like, I don't know if I'm even supposed to do that on a podcast, but hey, we're doing it, so I don't give a fuck. What else is there? Let's see. Oh, my roommate is coming back, which is cool. My roommate's Asian. We're like yin and yang. So I'm excited about that. Very excited about it. He's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. And yeah, man, I'm just psyched. I'm pumped for him to be back, man. Living by yourself, it's like, it's cool, but it's also not the best, greatest thing ever, because you get lonely. You get lonely and you want someone to talk to. What am I, a bitch? All right. Yeah, he's coming back. He's cool. He's been in California, just living that lifestyle, that fresh lifestyle. But once he's back, man, we're gonna hit the scene hard. We're gonna hit the stand-up scene hard. We're gonna maybe do another podcast called Yin and Yang. I always wanted to do it, and yeah, man, I'm really hyped about it. I'm really stoked on it. Real stoked. So yeah, I'm looking to get brands involved in this podcast, like sponsorship. So if you're a sponsor and you're listening to this, or sponsors, just hey man, just reach out and yeah, let's work together. Or maybe I'll reach out to you. I don't know how it's gonna work yet, but I'm gonna have some episodes out and then I'll start reaching out to sponsors, I guess. I think that's sort of the move. Yeah, dishes, chores, going to Trader Joe's, man, that shit's lit. Not being offensive. I think women should pay on dates. Why should they pay on dates? Because, well, it's the man's job to pay on the first date, I think. Or just in general, you got to take care of the woman, right? But, like, also it's like, we're in 2024. Like, chicks should be able to pay for their own shit. All right. I've had this thing on stage where I'm using my joke book a lot on the stage, Like I'll go up on stage with the joke book and I'll just be like going off the book, but I think today and in general, this is a Sunday. By the time you're hearing this, it'll probably be a Monday. I think I'm going to go off the not the book, but just my thoughts. I'll have to see what works. But yeah, man, that's just how we're rocking. That's just how we're rolling. We're staying steady. We're keeping it going. And yeah, that's just how I feel. I want guests on, man. I'm definitely going to get guests for the next one. I think that's the move.